Good morning, good morning, good morning. All right, today we are going to do the week 9. And week 9 out of 15. I don't know, we're not even into phase 4. I guess there is actually a phase 4. Um, so this one's going to be finishing up pretty quick. I think I'm towards the end of phase 3. This is going to go on longer than I thought, probably till mid to late September. So, all right, today's workout is total body workout 1. Again, so this is like the 4th time we've done it, and I think this is the last time before we go to total body workout 1 of phase 3 for, I'm losing track, but phase 4. And I'm sure it changes every phase. So total body workout, there's only 3, I guess, per, I don't know. They have been changing them up, but we'll see what they are in the next. But these are all repeats. So every week we did the same 3 workouts for this phase. In the previous phase, we did every other week was slightly different. You did, like the first and third weeks are different from the second and fourth weeks of the first phase or second phase, whatever. And then this one is just basically every other week, or every week was the same. You just did total body workout 1, 2, and 3, and each time you hopefully made some progress. So like the first week, I was trying to figure out my equipment and my weights, and the second week I was kind of figuring out weights. Now I think I pretty much know what weights to use. Hey, Imagine Joy, good morning. And then this week, I should be on track for doing the weights I want. But the problem is today I'm going to try to do squats without the support. So it's not so when I do these, I believe squats is the first one. No, it's deadlift. Oh wait, maybe we don't do squats. That's all right. Then I guess I don't have to worry about it. Squats must be on the second workout. So I'll be doing that Wednesday. So this is deadlift. Same. So I'll be doing that on this machine. Which is just a free weight machine, basically. That's what this one is. And then we'll do a bench press, the close grip again. Now, the close grip is what irritated my shoulder last time. So I don't know if I was doing it wrong, or I was going too low, or what. So I got to kind of be careful with that one. Usually there's a substitution. And I guess he doesn't have a substitution on that one. But I could do a wide grip. Wide grip to me seems to do with less pain in my shoulder. But I might just lower the weight, or I'll just be a little bit more deliberate on my movements. But again, it's supposed to be a pretty slow and steady move, so maybe I'll just work on that. Lighten the weight and make the lift more slow and steady, which just allows you to work on form, engaging the muscles more. And then we have the underhand barbell rows again. So we'll do that. And then after that, we do our superset, which is the laterals, the weird cheat laterals, he calls them. And then the superset combined with the Bulgarian split squat hops. It's a Bulgarian split squat with a hop in it. That's right. You have to throw the extra hops in there. Basically, it's a one leg squat with the other foot on the bench. And you go to failure. And then we do the power loss one, which is he calls them barbell thrusters, which is basically a squat press, where you squat and then you press it up. So squat shoulder press. That's it. That's it for today. But this is going to take a while. These are always long workouts, probably because I talked a lot. So we'll be doing that. I am a chatter, so that's what you have to be, right? I'm a streamer. If you're going to stream, you've got to be talkative. There's only so much you can do just watching the person, right? So as usual, it's going to be the same problem. We're trying to figure out a good place to put my bench or my camo so that I'm not bugging people. So, yeah. Plus, people have to walk by. They have to be able to get their own weights. This is a deadlift, so let's... not exactly sure. You know what? I'm going to put it in the middle here. Put it in the rack area. This will keep it so I'm not in people's way at all. And hopefully I won't chop my head off too much. Yeah, there you go. All right, so this is deadlift. I do gotta look at my history because I always forget what I did before. Let's see what it says. It's gonna let me see it. Okay. There it is. All right, so this is one we have to do the 4 rep max right out the gate. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to start off light, try to get some warm up in there. And then you do 4 rep max, 8 rep max, 16 rep max. And again, we're going by your maximum capability at that number of reps, assuming you're fresh. And I don't consider first set fresh. Okay, I actually consider first set warm up. I like to get the muscles engaged, get them feeling like they're going to be working. Let's do this. So for this, I'll probably just do maybe like a 150. I don't like to do too much on these first ones, but like I said, it's like letting yourself know that it's time to start working. Look, I haven't even started, and my watch already says I've done 14 reps. So the automatic rep counter on this, not good. It's basically trying to guess what you're doing based off of your movement, and not good at it. And it's interesting because I'll actually be doing reps and it won't even count them half the time. So yeah, don't count. I don't think I've known any watch that actually does. I've had multiple of Garmin who you would think be like the best at any fitness activity or one of the best. Fitbit is terrible. Sorry. They're okay at step counting, I suppose, but if that. But I've seen that they're also pretty bad at their own. Their one expertise is supposed to be step counting. That's how they got famous, but they're not that great at it. But really, I don't think it really matters. It's good at it when you're doing the activity. So I have noticed that like if you walk 10 steps, Garmin and Fitbit. Yeah, my wife got big on the Fitbits, but they fall apart all the time on her. She's had to replace her Fitbit umpteen times. The band usually breaks, and she keep telling her to switch to Garmin because Garmin's customer support is awesome. Plus, they hold up. I mean, I've never had one. I had one that broke. The band broke after the warranty, which was like 2 years. And my wife called them, and they sent a brand new watch. I mean, it was the same watch, but still, 2 years. It was past warranty, and they just said, "All right, here you go." And that lasted. I still have that watch. I just upgraded to a newer version of the watch, so I still have it sitting on my shelf. Okay, let's do this. Warm-up time. I think 7's good. Got me going. It was a little challenging. But again, the goal there was not to overexert. It was just to wake things up. Muscles. It's always a fear of I'm always afraid of hurting my back. Even though that's not necessarily a problem right now. Actually, my back's been pretty good. Oops, going the wrong way. Right. Trying to fix the camera, sorry. There you go. It's hard to get the camera in the perfect spot. I'm going to put this down in starting position. So, I've been told, oh look, we're losing chat. Chat keeps disconnecting. I don't know what it's doing when it does that. Disconnects and reconnects the chat. So, a deadlift, as is commonly told, is a leg lift, leg exercise until the bar reaches your knees. And then it's a glute exercise. So, well, which by the way is still legs, but should never be a back exercise. But sometimes if you turn it into one, that's when you start risking injury. Your back is getting exercise, but it should not be a back exercise. The back's job is to simply hold the weight, hold its form, stay tense, hold your core tight. That's your back's job. One job and only one job. If your back gets hurt, one of two things has happened. One, it failed to do its job. Or two, you failed to do yours by picking up too much weight or just not concentrating on form. See what? See your chats? Yes, I can see your chats. But I do occasionally lose connection. Now, if you're putting images or links, that won't work. I don't have that. I do have a Discord though, so you can put images and links on there. Assuming they're nice. I want to Discord inappropriate links. Hey, let's get started. This is 225. I know it's lighter than it says I did. At 225, I did 8 reps last time. All right, let's go 4 reps. It says I did 245. Let's try it. So, that would be adding a couple more tens. Like I know my legs can do this, but I'm always afraid my back cannot. But it's been good, so I want to keep it that way. It's like it's not hurting, but you know what? I'm going to add some weight. I'm going to add 5 more pounds. Gotta just feel like going to 250. Besides, 250 is a nice number. It's like 300, right? So like, you hit 250, it's a big number. 260, 270 is all great. 280 is even better. But it's not like that. It's like hitting, the big 3-0. The, 31 is older and 29 is younger, which some people think is better, right? But it's still the 3-0. That's the number, just like hitting 50. 250 is a good number. I've done this weight before, by the way. I'm afraid of it. Hopefully my legs and back and glutes are getting strong enough to do the job without injuring me. Let's do this. Actually, it's kind of easy. I did 5 at 250, so probably should have went more. Could have went to 6, but I'm good. We'll do the 8 this time, and we'll see what number I can pick for that. Alright, so I've officially started the workout. Alright, so I'll do 8. I think I did 225. I did 8 last time. I'm going to go for 235. So, as that was a 5-pound increase, this will be a 10-pound increase. Mostly because I feel like the 5 I just did could have been a 6 or a 7, maybe even an 8. So I may have undershot my limit there. So, all right. What do you think? Is it about 90 seconds? 2 minutes? Let's get a drink quick. I actually got started early today, so I better get done before 8. Because I'd like to do an abs workout, but anything after 8, I feel like, I don't have time for an abs workout. All right, let's do this. 8 times. All right. Not good for 8, but it was 10 pounds more than before. Might have been able to get to 9. I know, they say push yourself, but I don't like to push myself with back exercises. I pushed myself. It's not a back exercise, I know, I just said that. But what it is back is under stress exercise. 35. I don't remember what I did for 16 last time. Probably 185. That seems to be my go-to number for high reps. Oh, wow. Yeah, 185. Guess I should go to at least 190, right? A little heavier than last time. To 195. Okay, let's go 195. I'm going to challenge myself. It's only 10 pounds. That's nothing, right? I still got to do my new 4-rep max for an AMRAP after this. I don't use clamps on deadlift. I mean, you can, but I just don't think it offsets the bar that much. It doesn't really move that much. The wide grip keeps it from rocking, and you don't lift it very far. And you're only lifting it from here to here. And the stability of your arms and legs, the fact that it's a center point lift, doesn't allow for much toggling, so the weights don't move that much. So I don't need clamps. So says me. Of course, I am doing 16, so more lifts means more working out. So my chat is doing it again. It says disconnect, reconnect, disconnect, reconnect. Doing it again. Why do we keep doing that? I don't know. It could be that I don't have great internet in here. Well, it says I have good internet in here. I don't know. But it's 16. Now they do have Wi-Fi here at this gym, but I don't think it's, actually I don't think it's great. I think if you get too far out in the gym, too far away, it's still wonky. All right, I think my 2 minutes is up. By the way, my rep counter, which counted 14 before I even started, still says 14. So, yeah, not great. I don't even know why I leave it on that screen. All right, there you go. Now you could change sets, like I could reset it and it would be like a new set, but obviously it's so bad at counting. What's the point? All right, 16, here we go. Eight. Whew. 16. It's a lot. And it says disconnected from chat, but like I see your chat, so they still come through. So I think ultimately it doesn't matter. Disconnects, reconnects, and chat still come through. I'm guessing if I had like 50 people watching and they were all chatting, I'd probably lose a few of them. A few chats, but it's not too bad when you've only got 35 followers. All right, so time to get heavy. I did 250. So let's do 250 again. I did 8 of my 4 rep max last time. So obviously I was only doing 245, like 5 times lighter. Cool. Glad to hear that. Huh. Oh, see that? Definitely glad to see that. All right. So here we go. Normally when I'm doing these things, if I have the chat set where it just shows the chat messages, it doesn't show me the disconnects and reconnects. But the problem is those messages only stay for like 10 seconds. So if I'm in the middle of a lift, I won't see the message. So I turn on the chat log, which basically it's like everything. It'll show me all the chats and all of the disconnects and reconnects and all that. So I see those. But I can also see all the messages that come in without losing them because they don't go away until something pushes them off. Now, granted, if I had more people watching, more people chatting, they'd scroll off, but I could also just scroll through them, which you can't do when you just have the chat. You have to turn it back on and watch it. So it's just easier. So I see the messages and just like, that's what I'm saying. That's the point of that statement. All right, let's get to this. Now I got to set my timer for this one. 2-minute AMRAP. Hopefully I could do 8, which will be at least what I did last time, except this weight is heavier by 5 pounds. I assume it's been about 90 seconds, right? 2 minutes? Yeah, I think it has. Time it took me to set the weights and stuff. All right, let's do this. I always stall this because it's such a heavy weight. For me, anyway. Seven for the first round, okay. I'm losing grip. My right grip, not great. Right grip, left grip. Once the weights get heavy, it becomes a grip issue. Almost more than the strength, the weight itself. My grip can't hold that much weight for that long. I don't know when I'm gonna get to 16. That means this arm's gonna have to be able to get a lot stronger just to be able to hold 16 on that. All right. Oh no, time's almost up. I gotta get going. Eleven. I'll take it. I forgot I was doing an AMRAP on that one. That's why I was talking too much. Well, yeah, only got 2 minutes. All right, let's log these things. Oops. That's fine. Got to go over to the bench. See if I can find a bench. But let's log this mess. I need a break anyway. All right, track. 235. What did I do? 195 or 16? Hmm. 16. And then I did 250 11 times for my AMRAP. I should try to keep track of how many I did. I actually did 7. That's my first set, which means it's not my 4 rep max. It means I could go higher. Maybe I'll have to try a 260 next time. See where I'm at then. 260? No, I think I've done 270 or 275 once. I was thinking it might have been my high, but that's not. Oops, what happened here? All right, 250.11. All right. All right, let's put my weights away. Be a good gym girl again. A couple benches available, so I think I should be okay with getting one for my next. My watch is on this constant repeat thing, and I cannot figure out what. I know there's a setting that says. Oh, that's sorry. There's a setting that says automatically restart. You know, it's a auto repeat or whatever you call it. And I'm like, that's great if you're doing intervals or something, but like, well, what do you call it? One of those imams or whatever, every minute on the minute. And imams aren't always every minute on the minute. Sometimes they're like every 2 minutes on the minute. But basically what it is you do as many as you can during a minute, and then you rest until it's over, and you start again at the end of a minute. So you're constantly going. If you have to do 10 times, you do it 10 times, and then once a minute's up, you do 10 more times. Now that 10 times might take you, 20 seconds or something. So you only get 40 seconds rest. But if you get slower and slower as time goes on, you get less and less rest. So imams are a good, like a cardio burst exercise. It's I think imams are kind of a, what do you call it, HIIT workout. They're something you do a lot when you're trying to keep that cardio intensity up along with your lift. One problem with doing these heavy weights is it takes forever to get all the weights off. Can't take them off of one side. Well, I guess you could if they're on the floor. You try to take them off balanced instead of going back and forth with that. All right. Should I do my spiel? This stream brought to you by Active Minds Games. If you like board gaming with miniatures, check out Active Minds Games on Facebook or their website. Check out the X Case, the ultimate transportable, displayable, configurable case for your miniatures. All miniatures, collectible and gaming alike. How's that? Sound commercially enough? Okay. Let's see. Now I'm supposed to do. I'm gonna do my warm up here. We'll do 135. I should have logged my warm up on the last one. I didn't do that. So I try and raise my camera up a little bit so it's not so low on the bench. Let's see here. Gotta do it such a way that let's put it on this side. Put it in the middle. So a little less traffic-y over here. A little higher. There you go. You can see my proper / maybe proper form. Okay. Quick warm up. No, I'm not watching the camera to see myself. Oh, I am, but I'm watching it to make sure that I'm setting it up right. Okay, there you go. Quick warm up. Let's do 10 or 12 or 15, depending on how it goes. Gotta watch my shoulder though. Really gotta watch how far back I go. Oh, by the way, sometimes I see people do these bench press and they put the clamps on them. Don't do that. If you're going to challenge yourself with bench press, never put the clamps on unless you've got the spotter. Because if the weight gets too heavy and you have muscle failure, you're going to trap yourself under that weight. The only way out, if you're without a spotter, is to drop your weights. Those clamps won't let you drop the weights. And it's dangerous. Don't ever use clamps on a bench press if you're going to challenge yourself enough that it's going to be difficult. All right. I know I was around 215 last time, but I'm a little worried about these close grip ones. I don't want to overstress my shoulder because I feel like it was this exercise that stressed my shoulder last time. I was only 135, but that felt really easy. Maybe because I warmed up with 185 last time. Maybe, I don't know. I don't remember what I warmed up with. I could always look. I usually log it. It's kind of funny, when I did 185 on the deadlift to warm up, it felt really heavy. By the time I was done, when I was doing 185 or 195 for the 16, it didn't feel like anything. It felt really light. I mean, it was getting challenging by the time I hit 16, but you know what? It's only 205, but I'm going to go lighter. I'm going to feel it out, see what it feels like. Like I said, I could always increase my weight or challenge myself on the lighter, higher rep stuff. This one's weird. I don't like these. I don't like the low, close grip. Because for one, it hurts the wrist. It's a weird feeling. That's why you see me doing this. This is a close grip bench is better with dumbbells. You see how my wrist kind of comes out that way? So dumbbells is more natural. With this, even a close grip, for me to turn my wrists in a way that doesn't hurt, it can't be that close. So this is, for me, a normal wide grip. Close grip isn't that much different for me to even be able to hold my wrists correctly. That's why I don't like this. And I'm doing it. So I gotta just be careful, make sure I don't do anything to cause myself injury. All right, let's do it. I don't know why he does close grip. And this isn't even that close, but I gotta do it. All right, that felt pretty decent. I mean, it was light, but I'm gonna put down, shoot, I don't know how to insert a set if I'm not gonna log my warm up from last time. Let's see here. Oops, pushed the wrong button, dang it. Let's see here. All right, so I did 1, 35, 15 times. And then I did 205 7 times, which is a weird number, but again, I felt almost like it was just a warm-up. These heavyweight guys, you know, making excuses. Stop making excuses, man. Just do the work. I'm gonna leave the same weight and try and do 8 for my 8, which I'm pretty sure is about what I did last time. Might have even been 210. So I don't want to take too long of a break. Let's get started. My close grip is really not that close. I just don't like the way it twists my wrist. Six, 7, 8. I can feel it. Just barely. I could just feel that slight shoulder tweaking. So that's good enough for me. Form over weight, 2, 4, 5, 9 times. Just to show that I am kind of going light. I think the actual phrase is form over function. The same thing. No, I guess not. I mean, with weights, it's pretty much the same, but... Or is it form over passion? I think it's form over function. But with weights, it's the same thing. Because form is appearance, I think, like fashion, normally, right? So like, how's it look versus how's it work? Well, in this case, they're one and the same. Form and function are both how it looks and how it works. Form in this case is doing it correctly. All right, so I gotta do 16. What number can I do 16 at? Let's do 195. Which again this is actually gonna be pretty heavy. This is a lot, but light enough that I have to keep moving. Maybe I'll go heavier on the AMRAP while I save my shoulders for the AMRAP. All right, let's do this. 16. Hi ho, hi ho, here we go. 14. That was really. I'm burned. I'm burned. But that's it. All done with that one. And now I keep losing chat. Probably doesn't help. Alright, so I did 195 16 times. Not done. Now I gotta do the hard part. Oops. An AMRAP. An AMRAP on chest press. Really should probably be done with a spotter. You gotta really know what you're doing if you're gonna do an AMRAP without a spotter. My triceps really got burned from that. They really got burned from the 16. So we'll see how this goes. I'm gonna go to 215. I hope I can do at least one or two. I think I did like 8 last time. Like I said, I'm feeling pretty trashed. How long has it been? Probably a minute at least since I stopped. So I can go to another minute. 51 and 30 seconds. Just let's see what my... Now I did 220 previously, but these low chest, I hate them. But probably good, right? They're working something. They certainly work their triceps a lot. I mean, bench press works your triceps anyway, but when you're doing them low like this, your chest kind of gets taken out of the picture a little bit as you get lower, because the triceps have to be the one to push the weight back into the chest location. I feel like chest doesn't take place until you're like higher up, but I mean, that's how it feels to me anyway. It's how it feels based on just what muscles are tight and exhausted. And it could just be my triceps are weak, and that's why you have to do the low chest press. So, it's like when you do a close grip push-up, it's a tricep push-up. Your triceps are doing a lot of the work. It doesn't really get to be chest until your arms come out a little ways and your arm is pulling up, your chest is pulling the elbows together, pulling the arms together. So you can feel like just having your arms out and pull it together, you can feel the chest contracting. But when you're doing this, you don't feel that as much. And that's why I think it gets difficult. I'm stalling. All right, let's go get my 2 minutes is up officially, so now I'm going into 2 minutes plus here. So let's get my clock going. Let's see, I've probably got enough rest. Just probably be able to get a few in. Let's see how I'm at. Form over passion. I did 8. It's too many. I gotta increase the weight. We'll add 10 pounds for this next